watching Doctor Who.
Hi, this is I Should Be Writing number 512, and I am Mer Lafferty. I'm your host, and I am doing this live still because it's fun and different. I'm on Twitch TV, twitch.tv, not Twitch TV, and I am talking about stuff. Work has gone well on the book lately. Yesterday I tried a live writing thing where I was, I set up everything so people could watch me write, and offered to let them write as well. And took a 20-minute chat break, a chat break every 20 minutes, and then we got back to it. So I think it went well. It was a little weird, a little bit stressful, writing while on camera. I was very aware of every facial expression I made based on how happy/unhappy I was with what I wrote. And, hey guys, see people starting to come in. So even though I was hyper aware of people, I still think that I got a lot done. So that was good. And some people said they wrote along with me, which was good. I had some random people drop in and start asking weird questions. Not even like weird harassy questions, just like weird questions. And, guess I need to put better description on it, saying this is a writing group chat or writing group video, and if you are not interested in watching somebody write a book and not talk for most of the time, maybe go somewhere else. If you want to watch someone write a book, I'm not going to stop you, but it's kind of meant to be a group getting together and writing kind of thing. And then me going, buck up, little camper, you can do it when it comes time to take a break. Another thing I wanted to talk about today was I was so enraged last week after the Hugos that I forgot to talk about the winners. I'm so sorry. I am very happy for the winners. It was an amazing year for fiction and nonfiction. And the novel slate was either books that I want to buy and read, books that I've bought and not gotten to yet but really can't wait to, or books that I have read and, really, really blew my mind. So there was really nowhere you could go wrong, I think, with the best novel category. Strangely enough, I did not see a ton of stuff on, I didn't get a chance to read a ton of the shorter fiction categories. But from what I heard, I really need to catch up on those. I'm a fan of The Good Place. So I'm glad it won, kind of. Except I didn't think that the final season was as good as the first ones. And so I'm not sure it was Hugo worthy, especially with something like Russian Doll going up against it, because Russian Doll was phenomenal. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix. It's about... It starts out feeling like a Groundhog Day. A woman is at her birthday party. She leaves the party. She dies. She wakes up, same place, same time at the birthday party. And then, sometimes she stays in the apartment and leaves the next day. And she dies. And this happens over and over again, and you're starting to think, well, different characters, different situation, but what's the new thing? Where's the hook to keep me watching and not comparing you to Bill Murray every episode? And then, like at the end of episode 3, they show the hook to keep you watching and not thinking you're looking at Bill Murray the whole time. And it's amazing. So, I think Russian Doll was... Actually, was Russian Doll long... I can't remember. When they do long form, when they do the whole season, they usually do long form, don't they? Anyway, I wanted Russian Doll to win, and it didn't. Oh well. So, God, gosh, what else was up? Rebecca Kwong won the Campbell Award. She's pretty amazing. It was just, there were very few winners that I thought were bad choices. I went to Viable Paradise with Elise Matheson in 2006. And we haven't really kept in touch, but I've been seeing her success as a jewelry maker in the science fiction circles. I've been seeing that for years. And she's been nominated for Hugo a couple of times. And I was looking at my family going, it's about time for Elise to win. She's been nominated several times. She does great work. And then boom, she won. So very happy for Elise. I think there were some other amazing fan artists nominated. And of course, the pro artist category, it's almost like rolling a die. It's just amazing work after amazing work. I'm not artistically inclined, so it's hard for me to boil down what I like, why I like X thing more than Y thing, maybe even a little bit. Essentially, voting is challenging, and you want to be as aware of everything, or as, I guess aware is the word. You want to be aware of everything that's going on in the genre, in short and long fiction and related works and all that. But thank you for the subscription. Yes, that is the new news. I made affiliate level on Twitch, so now you can subscribe to my channel. You can get amusing, mostly Stardew Valley Now flavored emoticons and stuff. It's Annie. Why can't I remember your username, Annie? It's killing me. I know why. I know why. It's because I'm old and I have trouble reading the chat. It's true. I can see most of the white words, but when the words start getting different colors, one of these days I'm going to remember to bring my reading glasses up here and wear them and read the chat. I am an old, and I'm an old on Twitch. And because it's nothing like your name, yes, that's true. But lovely to see you. Yeah, I do dark mode. I don't know why. The emotes have not been approved yet by Twitch. They haven't shown up. Oh, that's a shame. I don't think there's something else I need to do. I will look into that. Everything, all the art was successfully uploaded. They didn't give me any errors. And if you look, you can see the tiny little dinosaur egg next to my name, which is what you get as a 1-month subscriber. I don't know why they gave it to me, I guess because it's my channel and I get a dinosaur egg if I want. But yeah, I am very happy for the Hugo winners, and I'm happy that I made affiliate on Twitch. So that it sounds like getting to a level where I would actually ever make money doing this is kind of amazing, especially since a lot of people who are already here came from the private Discord that's for my Patreon supporters, so they're already supporting me. So yeah, someone brought up in chat yesterday, and this kind of goes in with the Hugos. Someone brought up in chat, how do you deal with professional jealousy? And it's tough. You know logically that rising tide lifts all boats. You know that when someone does well, it's very unlikely, I mean, it's possible, yes, but it's very unlikely that a publisher chose them over you. And you forget that everybody's career moves at different paces. Many, many people have started their careers after 30, after 40, after 50. But how I deal with professional jealousy is, first, I treat it like a rejection in that I give myself a little bit of time to feel sorry for myself and eat a cookie, drink a glass of wine, eat some ice cream, binge some Russian doll. See Russian doll? It's awesome. But it's not something that I complain about except to my dearest friends. Everybody knows that when you get to be an adult, hurt feelings don't necessarily go away. But you're expected to handle the hurt feelings better than a child would. And so when you do get your feelings hurt, which is, essentially professional jealousy, it's your feelings get hurt. Somebody else got a prize and you didn't. It doesn't look good to complain about it in public. I think I'm far enough away from this anecdote for it to not identify anybody, but many, many, many years ago, a national newspaper, did a feature on podcasting, treating it as a new thing, when actually it was a new thing when they wrote about it. I want to say 06, 07, around that time. And I'd been podcasting for a couple of years and was considered a pioneer among podcasters. I didn't have a huge following, but if you paid attention to podcasting, then you'd probably heard my name. There was a really cool site called Podcast Pickle that was kind of a podcast list site, but it was also, they did this not hierarchy, they did a sort of family tree of listing what you put in, what podcaster influenced you and inspired you to do a podcast. And then they took all the numbers of the people and they built this list of, Adam Curry inspired Dave Slusher, who inspired Mur Lafferty, who inspired somebody else. And it was really neat. And, not having a huge following, but seeing myself on that was very validating. It was really nice to see that. But when this national newspaper did their big podcast thing, they talked to several other people in the sci-fi podcasting circle, but not me. Or actually, maybe that was the one that did interview me and not use anything they got from me. I can't remember. It was one or the other. But someone else read the article and got very angry that they weren't included. And they got on Twitter and they started complaining about everything they'd done and everything they'd accomplished and how mad they were that they weren't included. And the thing was, I was feeling exactly the same way. But I saw what it looked like for him to be doing that, and I thought, I'm going to sit over here in my corner with my blankie and have a private moment of feeling sorry for myself. And then I'm going to move on. I'm not going to show my butt to the internet. And the same goes when somebody gets a big deal and you don't. So how you deal with it is, first you deal with your hurt feelings and do everything you need to do to deal with the hurt feelings. The second thing you do is congratulate them. Don't do it if you don't like the person. Only do it if you remove the hurt feelings and you are happy for this person for getting this deal. Because you can have those feelings at the same time. I'm very happy for you. Why the hell wasn't it me? That kind of thing. So, and I will put the caveat in here. Please don't think that every time you see me praising somebody else's achievement online that I'm feeling bad about myself. Because I do it other times too. But I will vocally cheer for somebody sometimes in order to sort of trick my brain into thinking, no, this is a good thing. It's a really good thing. Let's go on Twitter and say, yay, person, for achieving this thing. And it kind of calms down the sadness. It makes me honestly feel happy. But like I said, it doesn't happen every time, so if you see me post something good, it's not always going to be me trying to deal with my own sour grapes. But, oh gosh. After that, you get back to work. I once thought about how much time I waste feeling bad about myself, about my writing, about where I wanted to be in my career, where I am in my career, who's achieving more, who's done more, who's listened to this podcast and made an awesome career after being inspired by me, which is awesome. And also I'm like, well, damn, you sure shot up. How's that? If you are still listening and you know who you are, you know I love you. And you know I'm so happy for you. I'm just saying. When I think about all that time wasted, and all the time I've thought about how I'm not getting my book done, there's so much writing I could have been doing. You know, sometimes when you think, oh God, I don't want to make that phone call. I don't want to make that phone call. I don't want to talk to that person. I don't want to make that phone call. I don't want to make that phone call. And you put it off to the last minute. You stress about it all day, and then you do it and it's over in 5 minutes. How do we train our brains? I don't know. Because it's ridiculous. It's like I put things off like that, and then I think, why was I spent so much more time fretting about this than actually doing it. So you get back to work. I think when you allow yourself time to feel bad, it's easier to get back to work. At least it is for me. Todd is laughing at me. Todd, there's at least one person probably listening who knows who they are, so that's why I was very specific. Man, calling me out on the fretting rather than the working. I'm not calling you out, I'm calling myself out. If you see yourself in this, well, that's on you. Okay. Thank you. But it is tough. It's one of my best friends is Ursula Vernon, and I remember the night that she got her first book deal, because it happened at my house when we were playing board games, and I was so happy for her, and the hangover next day was also amazing, and that was not all good drinking. And, you know, nobody's happier about Ursula's career than I am. Except for maybe Ursula and her husband. But I had the professional jealousy and I had to deal with it. I don't recommend dealing with it with as much wine as I did. But it happens. So just take care of yourself. And know that these feelings are inside of you, and that's you take care of you. It's not anything you can reach out to fix or somebody else can help you fix. You just gotta say, all right, that happened. I have no control over it. I would never take it away from that person, of course. So I just have to get back to work. That's really it. Lots of people feel attacked. I'm so sorry. Annie. I'm inspired by you in so many ways. So it's, yeah. If you have any more questions about the professional jealousy, throw them at me, because I've felt it. It's not a good feeling, but it happens. And because I know it happens, sometimes I'm hesitant to share good news, because I know how some of my friends may feel if I crow about my good news and they are not feeling the same way. But I can't not share it. It's bad branding if you don't. So yeah, just be kind when you have the good news. And when other people have the good news, congratulate them. Take care of your own hurt feelings, and then keep going. Because if you keep going, it's very likely your day will come. I can't promise. There may be somebody who really, really, really can't tell a story, and no matter how ambitious they are, it's never going to happen. But if you keep writing, you have a chance. If you stop writing, you don't have a chance. So that's really it. Are there any other questions or things people want to talk about? I am open to it in the chat. I am very irritated at my video and green screen setup. At least the green screen is working, except I can't position it right because there's not a lot of room behind me. And there's not a lot of room underneath the desk to shift to be in front of the camera perfectly to get the thing in the back. And now, yeah, it all looks weird. I'm working on it. Thank you for your patience. I do appreciate it. The funny thing is, I'm not sure how long the lag is on this, so I don't know when you're actually going to hear me asking for more questions. Because if I listen, it'll drive me... Oh, it'll really hurt my head if I try to listen to where I am in your ears. And also, if I try to watch it on the Twitch channel, I'll be distracted. So, probably low lag. Probably. Usually not more than a couple of seconds. The other night it was long. I'm floating in space and that's cool, thank you. I didn't set a lag, I don't think. The lack of room means it's time to get a sledgehammer and make some more room. Actually, I'm going to be doing that only in a more emotional format, because this is where we set our daughter up to do painting and costume making and everything. And she's going away to college in a couple of weeks, so this space will be entirely mine and I can move it around however I want, which is sad. But it'll be fixed in a couple of weeks because I'll be able to make it my own. So I'm totally cool with her leaving. Just, it's great. Actually, the weird thing about it is she's going far away. And I would love to have her in a university around here, except the university around here are kind of doing the masks aren't mandated and 3 feet social distancing is fine. 3 feet social distancing is the American social comfort bubble. Like, I know Italy's is a lot closer, but Americans like the 3 feet thing. That's nothing. That's not asking people to do anything different. And it terrifies me. They had a bunch of frat parties and sorority parties this past weekend. Nobody was wearing masks. It's terrifying. So I'm sad she's going far away, but her school is going to be much, much stricter with the whole mask and distancing thing. So I feel good about that. I know she'll be safer being far away. But anyway, yes, it is a good sad. I'm very, very happy, very proud of her. But we have hit the 30-minute mark, so if nobody else has any more questions, I really appreciate you guys watching and still being patient with all of my little issues. I'm working on it. I am. I realized this framing would work if I were playing a video game, because I would just cut out this little square and put it over there in the corner, and then all you would see was this square and not the weird cutoff behind me. But we'll get there. We will. Thank you for supporting me via Twitch or Patreon, or just spreading the word that I do this thing. The issues just add some interesting talking points. Thank you. As soon as I moved out, my parents tore my room out and put in an office. Well, we do have an office, so we figure we'll keep her bedroom like it is, but I'm making this room my recording room, for sure. But you guys are awesome to show up and keep me entertained, and really enjoy doing this, and I hope you're enjoying it too. If you want to keep up with me, it is Murverse.com. On Twitter, I'm /MightyMur. On Twitch, I'm /MightyMur. I need to start doing Instagram things. I'm MightyMur2, I think, because I screwed up the MightyMur sign-in name, and I don't even remember what happened. I tried to get it back, and it didn't work, so, because I'm not on Instagram very often, I don't even remember when I signed up or how I screwed it up, but I did. But, yeah, I think that's it. Support the Patreon at patreon.com/MightyMur, or you can support by subscribing to the Twitch stream, if that's the kind of thing you do. But thank you for listening. I'll see you on Thursday live. Yeah, thank you for listening. You should be writing.
Well, I should be writing. I should be working on my craft. I should be writing. I should be submitting my next draft. But I'm sitting home watching Doctor